What's up, guys? It's BREETON, and today I got another video for y'all. Wanted to make a quick video just talking about the Pokemon Cypher contest 2023 hosted by Shofu. Just in case you guys didn't know, I should probably turn that off. Just in case you guys don't know, let me give you a little context. Okay, so there's a YouTuber and rapper who goes by the name of Shofu. He usually makes these Pokemon ciphers like every 3 to 4 years. He's been making them since 2013, and this year is the 10-year anniversary. So Pokemon Cypher 2023, and he was doing a contest to see which artist he should get on it. So I participated in the contest last time, Pokemon Cypher 2019, and yeah, I wasn't good in 2019.
This is BREETON Boi, New York.
I'm being real, y'all ain't see in the front. Ashes cap, I intimidate like Ekans cause they know I can rap. Always keep the metal in both hands, I like a Zem. I'm spitting quick off the cup like Blue when he was the chap. Blastoise cannons on my back, so you better try. Duck finna make you hop downs, misty side. Your shots missing my connect, that's a Wi-Fi battle. When I spit bars, I can erupt, now that's
so
my
what
type
did
of
you
cattle.
think of mine?
If you saw,
You
so the
didn't
only
say
people got is
anything.
IV. Even at them out that Lily trainers can't try me. I got all the green, company vine whip like Snivy, and you know that I stay at 10 like Ash. Blind me, you don't want the smoke, I'll leave you coughing and wheezing. Leave you with more custom Pokemon from Galar region. I'm so fly, shaming ya with the heights that I'm reaching. Gen 1, they read about me, but I blew them to pieces, yeah.
His bars were actually okay.
So I had no chance of winning. But this year, I really wanted to make a splash, and I really wanted to take that spot. And we didn't quite get it. Second place, we got second place though, which there's a lot of talented artists participating, a lot from the nerdcore scene as well as others that you haven't really heard of before. But yeah, I got the second place spot. It's not the W though. We wanted the W. We wanted to be on the cypher out there, but we didn't quite make it, but it's cool. Okay, so with this video I wanted to kind of break down both my submissions, so the round 1 submission and then my round 2 submission. I wanted to just kind of just break down the bars, break down my thoughts going into everything, and kind of just give some insight and explain some of my bars, explain flows, punchlines. I've never really dissected anything to do with my music, I don't think, on any channel, so I think it'll be kind of fun, so let's get into it.
Alright, we got BREETON Boi, hold on.
Oh wait, hold on, let me hear this one.
We can just nod. You can just nod. God damn it. You can just nod, man. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Who is it? It's BREETON.
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Hey. I'ma pull up to your crib with a K on me, get my golden goal. Always acting up, you get a golden glow. Going for victory, hit a low that road. After we're Kevin, we make him go back home. Then I'm the main protagonist. That mean if I hit you with a round, I'ma turn you into ashes. Boy Scout, people got the badges. You a low level, low bay, your master. Said they in the lab, but I ain't seen the bottom of heat. Reach a plateau, but they ain't been a lead. Moon of the Ruger, we taking his dream. Put that boy in a box if he ain't with the team. 240s on me, I carry a mag by my side, ain't afraid to be playing with heat. Off claim they wanted the smoke, but they dropping the ball. No surprise, I be making them flee. You want static, my chop, you can shoot. That's just my train of thought. Better yet, I could pull out the heater and wet the boy up with the beam if he came to brawl. What's a bucket watcher to a pocket monster? Get my $40 from your posse off. Tend to put the put pressure on them to the inner struggle that they can't get out of. Rocks on my wrist, it's the restalize. And when it comes to paper, we get extra violent. You stay extra silent. Mr. Mom, ice cold with it, never missed a rhyme. Your chick blow me like Celestia flute, but it's with her. She the one who gets a ride. She want destiny bonds, but I sabotage it. Though she on my balls, she forever walking like damn.
Listen, bro. That UK ticket gonna be expensive if you win, so you might gotta cover that yourself, bro.
Him and
Yeah, bro. Good luck with that.
You might gotta buy that yourself, bro.
him and ham sandwich might have
Nah,
my
that was well
favorite
done,
ones.
bro.
Him and ham sandwich might have my favorite ones of this whole shit so far.
Alright, so first off, we're gonna start with my round 1 entry. There were 5 beats to choose from for the round 1. So I was going through the beats. Beats by producers such as Omar, Inoue, Aldwin. Y'all know. If you know the community, y'all know them. So I ended up picking Inoue's Dragon's Den because I felt that would really suit a style that I could use to express myself really on the beat. So this is what we got. If you want to hit the entry in full, both my entries will be linked in the description, but I'm really just gonna be focusing on breaking down like everything and how I approached it.
Who is it? It's BREETON.
Yeah, hey, yeah, what? Yeah, hey, I'ma pull up to your crib with a K on me, get my golden go.
Real quick, shout out Blacks for doing both the videos. I was really cutting it close with both verses to the deadline, so Blacks honestly came in clutch getting these lyric videos so that, you know, it's easy to see and interpret my lyrics as well as hear them. So shout out Blacks as well, bro. But yeah, let's get into this.
I'ma pull up to your crib with a K on me, get my golden go.
Okay. So we have the starting line. I wanted to come in with a flow that I didn't think many people were gonna use. So I kind of came in, you know, I'ma pull up to your crib with a K on me, get my golden go. Boys acting up, he get a golden glow. Going for victory, he don't know that road. Had to be Kevin, we make him go back home. So it's like the 3-syllable rhyme scheme. The So, you know, breaking down the actual Pokemon aspect. K on me, get my golden go. So, you know, a K can be, you know, a gun. A K is a type of gun. Also, let's keep a K on me, get my golden go. So, you know, golden go is a Pokemon. I know if people make golden go bars, you know, get my golden go, but I feel like mine was a little bit different because I had the hold on a second. Oh, that's not great, is it? I can already tell my green screen is gonna be kind of messed up, but hey, we move. So I had a lot of okay. So, you know, a lot of people had golden go bars, you know, but I feel like mine was a bit more complex because K on me, but the K is a gun, but also golden go is the 1000th Pokemon, and you know 1000 is a K, you know, so I'ma pull up to your crib with a K on me, get my golden go. Okay, so you getting robbed. Is what I'm saying.
Get my golden go. Boys acting up, he get a golden.
Bo's acting up, he get a golden globe. You know, very simple, not really Pokemon line. Just a simple, you know, he's acting up, he gets a golden globe because he's acting up, you know.
Going for victory, he don't know that road.
Going for victory, he don't know that road. So, you know, he's trying to win, but he doesn't know how to do it. But also reference to Victory Road from Pokemon when you're trying to win the league. One of the last places you go is Victory Road on your way to the league and the Elite Four and the champion, you know.
Have the boy Kevin, we make him go back home.
How the boy Kevin make him go back home? Okay, that's not really anything. I mean, there's caves in Pokemon, but it wasn't anything specific.
I'm the main protagonist. That means if I hit you with a round, I'ma turn you into ashes.
Okay, they know I'm the main protagonist. That means if I hit you with a round, I'ma turn you into ashes. Okay, because so obviously Ash is the main protagonist of the Pokemon anime series. Well, not anymore. Actually, that's crazy, you know. It's still crazy to think about. But for all of it, he's been the main anime protagonist. But I'm saying if I hit you with a round, I'm gonna turn you into ashes. So if I'm the main protagonist, if I'm Ash, and you know, Ash throws the Pokeball to catch you, he hits you with the round, and now you're Ash's Pokemon. But also, if I hit you with a round, I turn you into ashes, you know. You're gone. So it's a nice little double there.
Boy Scout, people got the badges.
Simple line, Boy Scout people got the badges, you know, not too much there.
Low level, obey your masters.
You a low level, obey your masters. You know, a quick reference to Pokemon Masters, but also you a low level, obey your masters. In Pokemon, the lower level Pokemon are easy to control. You know, when you get to a certain point, you have to, like, you need a certain amount of badges to control certain high level Pokemon. But I'm saying that my opponents are low level, so they have to obey their masters, which is me. I'm the master. Okay, say they in the lab, but I ain't seen a bar that been heat. A reference to Cinnabar, which is in the in the Pokemon Red games. Professor Blaine, they got his lab. So I'm saying Cinnabar, and also seen a bar, like I ain't seen a bar that's been heat, but also a reference to Cinnabar, and I also. I'm sorry. Also, say they in the lab, but I ain't seen a bar that been heat because they have the lab in Cinnabar, but also they have the fire gym in Cinnabar as well with Professor Blaine. So it's kind of tying all that in together. Reaching plateau, but they ain't been elite. So I'm saying my competitors, they've reached their plateau. They've done the best they can, but they haven't reached the elite level yet. But also, when you reach the Indigo Plateau, that's where you battle against the Elite Four. So, it's a nice, cool little double there as well. Muna the Ruger, we taking his dream. Muna the Ruger, we taking his dream. So, he's dreaming of being up there, but my gun is Muna. And Muna eats dreams. That's what she does. She eats the dreams and takes them away. So, I'm taking away people's dreams. You're not gonna live that dream that you was trying to live. Put that boy in a box if you ain't with the team. Okay, obviously, if you're not using a Pokemon, if you're not in the main team, where your Pokemon are in the box, in the PC. But I'm also saying, if he's not with my team, he's not with my people, we put him in a box. With the team. 240s on me, I carry a mag by my side and afraid to be playing with heat. Okay, 240s on me, I carry a mag by my side and afraid to be playing with heat. So, guns and stuff I usually refer to, like, they refer to as heat as well. Got the heater on me, that kind of stuff. But I'm saying 240s on me, so 40 is a type of gun. I got 2 of them on me, and I carry a mag by my side. Also, this Pokemon is number 240 in the Pokedex, and it's called Magby. So it's kind of the wordplay there, Magby, Magby, and also the 240 reference to, add on to that. And ain't afraid to be playing with heat because it's a fire type Pokemon. Okay, this is all a big reference to the smoke ball item. So smoke ball is what lets you escape. But I'm saying they're dropping the ball. They say they want the smoke, but they're dropping the ball. So I'm making them flee. Smoke ball allows you to escape. So it's like they're just trying to get out there. Okay, so that was kind of a risky ball on my part. I thought it could be seen as corny, but I wanted my entry to stand out. I wanted to try and do bars that I don't think people have said. Obviously, people said a lot of Pikachu bars, So I said my chop Pikachu. What did I say? I said my chop Pikachu, chew. That's just my train of thought. So I'm trying to say, obviously, my chopper is it's peeking at a whole bunch of people. You. But also, I'm using the chew from Pikachu to say like chew. Yeah, you. That's just my train of thought because obviously chew trains. I thought it was pretty clever, but I knew it's kind of risky because it's like, if someone could be like choo train, like they could think it's cringe. But you gotta just do it, and if you say it the right way, you can make it sound hard. Okay, a Smash Bros Brawl bar, because that's another thing I didn't think anyone would make a bar about. So I referenced all the the Pokemon that are involved in the triple finish final smash from the Pokemon trainer. So I said I could, what did I say? So I could pull out the heater, which is reference to Charizard, and wet that boy up with the beam, which is reference to Squirtle. Okay, wet that boy up with the beam. Okay, so wet that boy up is obviously reference to Squirtle. With the beam, Solar Beam is the attack that's used by Ivysaur in the triple finish. So I was trying to reference all of them So if they came to brawl, you know, if they wanted to fight, that's the triple finish. And also I had to put the sound effect in there just in case.
Came to brawl. What's up? Watch it to a pocket monster. Get my poker dollars from your posse after. Tend to put the put pressure on them to the inner struggle that they can't get out of.
Okay, so that was a nice little 4-bar. So I just wanted to start off different kind of delivery, different kind of tone. What's a pocket watcher to a pocket monster? Get my poke dollars from your posse after. So you know, why you watching what I'm doing? Like what are you in comparison to me? Like I'm a whole monster and you just watching my pockets. I get poke dollars from your posse often because you know I'm always beating them in Pokemon. If you beat another trainer, they give you money. So you know I'm always beating these guys. So I'm getting poke dollars from them often. Tend to put the put pressure on them is a play on, you know, pressure is a move that decreases the PP of moves. It's an ability, I mean, not a move. You know, let me just fact check that because I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of research for these verses. I'm not like the biggest Pokemon nerd. So yeah, pressure increases how much PP is used by a different Pokemon, by opponent's Pokemon. So you know, I put the pressure on them, but also I did the stutter to, you know, kind of reference PP as well. So I had to put the put pressure on. So it's a way of like alluding to it without directly saying, hey, pressure affects the PP. Pause. So yeah. So put them in a struggle that they can't get out of, because obviously when you run out of PP, like on all your moves, the only move you can use is struggle. So, you know, kind of tying that all together in a way that's not super in your face. Oh, where's the audio?
Rocks on my wrist is to restalize it. Put pressure on them to the inner struggle that they can't get out of. Rocks on my wrist is to restalize it. When it comes to paper, we get extra violent.
Okay, so rocks on my wrist is terrestrializing. Obviously, I'm saying, you know, I have like diamonds on my wrist, you know, really, bro, like, come on now. Terrestrializing, that's the new thing that they added.
The struggle that they can't get out of. Rocks on my wrist is terrestrializing. When it comes to paper, we get extra violent. You stay extra silent. Mr. Mime, ice cold with it, never missed a round.
Okay, so I was informed that Mr. Mime is not actually silent. But you know, mimes are silent, so just give me that. Just give me that leeway, alright? So we get extra violent. You stay extra silent. Mr. Mime, ice cold with it, never missed a rhyme. Okay? Because I'm ice cold with it. Like, and Mr. Mime is an ice type Pokemon. Mr. Rhyme, I mean, yeah. And also the new Pokemon gym leader in the new game, called Rhyme. So it's a reference to like kind of like both of them, you know. I'm never missed a rhyme, you know. I'm cold, but I'm not him. I never missed a rhyme, but also, you know. Oh, bro, this video is gonna be so scuffed. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's a Pokemon Legends reference. Because the Celestica flute is what summons weirder, so I used the weirder. It sounds like weirder, so you know that was kind of a play on words. It's weirder. She the one who gets a riding, because obviously if you're using the Celestica flute, you're gonna ride the weirder to get around. But you know things are a little different.
She won Destiny bonds, but I sabotage cause though she on my balls, she forever walking like damn.
Alright. She won Destiny Bonds, but I sever ties. Cause though she on my ball, she forever wildin'. Okay, because you know, she wants Destiny Bonds, like she wants to stay forever, but I sever ties. I'm not about that. In the form of the rap, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm all about loyalty, you know what I'm saying. But you know, though she on my ball, she forever wildin'. So obviously when you catch a Pokemon, they're not a wild Pokemon anymore. But I'm saying even though that's the case, she's still wild. Okay. she's not claimed by me. So that's the breakdown of the first entry, and you know, they liked it. I think Sheezy said it was one of his favorites from round 1. So, you know, I kind of was rushing it. I'm not gonna lie. I could have cleaned it up definitely in a few places. Thought harder to write a couple more bars, but they enjoyed it, and I got through to round 1, which was the most important thing.
You gotta mind them. Mad thing.
It's Breeton back again for round 2. Let's get it. Ayy. Yeah, drift loon chops and that boy to the skyline. Bought out beef, we could war over Wi-Fi. Bluebird talk coming right on the timeline. He thought what came out his mouth in a spark sign, but he fishy so boy ate the 4-5. Fine chicks that line look like low line. Road like Gavler, we wanna avoid eyes. So I took him to the secret base. They get to home, so I'm showing them my olds and they seen in days. When I do my rivals recreate, but the blues an illusion, they still couldn't leave a trace. While I play a role, then my shout out to the hoes that just hitting goals. My type be changing as I go, call me liberal. Might have your X on my face next metagross. For the blast off and a double R, I'm just see James whipping, dropping M on my garments, man, my gang jumper, getting cash for my dubs, and now that ain't wishing. 6 souls back to back, and now my bank trip. And the fans wanna talk, no, I left them on red, no way. Why to line them up and hit them with a bean toes, eh? Chef says anyone arrest you, but settle on the bed, cause she left my mind blown by the brain. She gave crazy experience, damn. Get your hands on some green, you superior, damn. I don't care if these raps make one hit, if I focus these ass, my endeavors put fear in them, damn. Let's see what I got in store, if you don't catch me, then ain't a chance I'll appear again, damn. My circle stays small till I'm up, and you gon' see my brand on the top of the pyramid, damn. Watch your SHOUTOUT, don't care where you station, no way you encountering gas like this. I need me numbers of dealers with green to my phone looking like an old grass type deck. Better yet to my crib to a grass type gym. If they send me the sage that enhance my pit. Only option you leave stone. I'm Scoval, they can't find where my tree go. Start a problem, my charm and debrief though. Or they'll find out what I picked the heat for. Club Fable magic, got fire blast how I compete. Shooting God, but I'm not all like Depot. We on Scarlet and Violet gameplay. Y'all claim you moving like me, but it's not at the same rate. Thinking you grandson, guess I'm like Oak in the first game. Y'all gonna be questioning everything.
That nigga was rapping, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
That
that.
nigga Breeton was in his fucking bag, bro.
Breeton went.
That nigga was in his
Yo,
fucking
Breeton.
bag, bro.
Did that.
Yikes.
Did that.
Y'all might have
really
got
did that.
cooked, bro. Hold on.
What did he say? He said leave him on red. I don't think I've heard leave him on red with the whole dot. I haven't heard it like put like that before. That was pretty cool.
That nigga was fucking rapid, bro.
Yo,
God
Breeton,
damn.
bro. I don't. Yo, Breeton.
Hey, hopefully he got money,
Yeah,
though, cause
y'all might
He
have
get-
got
ticket cost.
He get flued out.
y'all might have got cooked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let me wait. We got.
And then we have my round 2. So my round 2 is where, you know, I really tried to take more time to work on it. I still did end up finishing it last minute, but you know, I wanted to kind of really stack the bars, and the references, and the wordplay, the flips, everything, the flows. Like, I had to be next level on this. So this is why I ended up coming with it. We're about to break it down, because this is a lot more dense than the first one.
Back again for round 2, let's get it. Ayy, yeah, drift loon chops and that boy to the skyline. Bought out beef, we could war over Wi-Fi. Bluebird talk coming right on the timeline.
Okay, so you know, we have
Yeah,
Driftloon chops and that boy to the skyline. So Driftloon in the Pokédex entry is actually known for taking young kids and like just flying up with them, just literally kidnapping them. Yeah. Some Pokemon have quite, you know, out there Pokédex entries if you look into them. But yeah, so I'm saying, you know, send him to the skyline. You know, he's going up, he's going to heaven, he's going somewhere.
chops and that boy to the skyline. Bought out beef,
Battle Tower beef, we can war over Wi-Fi. So this is a setup for like the next few lines. But you know, in the Battle Tower, I forgot what game they added that in. But in the Battle Tower, you know, you fight online. That's where the online play is. So I'm saying we can, you know, we can beef like we're playing Battle Tower. You know, which is warring over Wi-Fi, warring over the internet.
we could war over Wi-Fi. Bluebird talk.
Which is a reference to, which leads into this next line: Bluebird talk, Kramer rant on the timeline. Because, you know, Bluebird, Twitter is a Bluebird. That's so usually Bluebird is a reference to Twitter. So, you know, Kramer rant on the timeline. So the Pokemon on screen is Cramorant, which is a Bluebird. And, you know, Cramorant sounds like Cram a rant. So, you know, I have people like writing about me on Twitter on the timeline is what I'm trying to say.
Coming right on the timeline. He thought what came out his mouth in a spark sign, but he fishy so boy ate the 4-5.
Okay. that was some really clever writing from me. I'll break it down for you real quick. So he thought what came out of his mouth in the spark something. So in that rant that he was doing, this imaginary guy that exists, he thought that he was really doing something and that he's gonna like, you know, spark some hate against me or whatever. But he's fishy, so he ate the 4-5. So, you know, he's he can't be trusted. He's a fishy guy. So he ate the 4-5. He ate it. But also, Cramorant is the Pokemon number 845. So, you know, it all ties in together. It all ties in together. I think this was like one of the first parts that I wrote of this verse, and my verse went through a couple revisions, but this always stayed in there. Like, I had to include this. You know, 8 to 4-5, 4 fine chicks. You know, I was really, you know, I was writing. But 4 fine chicks that I land look like Lorelei. Okay, so Lorelei, a member of the Elite Four, but also she's actually from a place called 4 Island. So I don't think I conveyed that well in this bar, I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted to go for the, you know, 4 fine chicks that I land, 4 Island. But I don't think people even know that anyway. So, you know. But I'm saying the 4 fine chicks that I landed, you know, they be looking like Lorelei. I said, Lord like Avalok, we want to avoid eyes. Okay, so this one was also kind of a stretch as well. But you know, Lord Avalok, if you play Pokemon Legends, there's Lord Avalok, which is one of the bosses, the boss Pokemon that you fight. And in that boss battle, you wanna, like, he just launches ice at you. So we want to avoid ice. So when you're playing a boss battle, you want to avoid the ice, you know, you don't want to get hit by it. But also I'm saying we want to avoid eyes. You know, we don't want to be seen. When I'm with these girls, I don't want to be seen with them, you know. It's all private. Which leads into the next line. So I took him to the secret base. They get to hoeing, so I'm showing. So I took him to the secret base. They get to hoeing, so I'm showing them my O's and they've seen in days. So you know, hoeing, reference to the region. Also, so I'm showing them more O's than I've seen in days. I wanted that to be like a hoeing and Sinnoh thing, but I don't think I conveyed that right. There's O's, then they sin in days, Sinnoh, but I don't think I quite conveyed that right. But obviously took him to the secret base, you know. What I do my rivals recreate. What I do my rivals recreate, but the blues and illusion, they still couldn't leave a trace. Okay, so this one's a little bit to explain. So obviously my rivals are trying to do what I'm trying to do, right? But their blues and illusion, they still couldn't leave a trace. So in, you know, the original Pokemon Red, you know, Blue is your rival, right? But in the remake of it for Let's Go, he's replaced by Trace. So, you know, Trace is almost like a recreation of Blue, but it's like it's just not the same, you know, which carries the sentiment of, you know, their blues and illusion, they still couldn't leave a trace. Illusion and Trace are also both abilities in Pokemon, and I believe Trace is one ability that, like, Trace is an ability that allows you to copy other abilities, but you can't copy Illusion. So they couldn't leave a Trace, they couldn't get rid of the ability Trace to get the new one because, you know, the blue is an illusion. So, you know, that's why I've kind of tried to tie it in together like that. But while I play a role, be Marshadow to the hoes I just hit in Ghost. Marshadow has the ability roleplay, but also I just hit in Ghost. It's a fighting type and a ghost type Pokemon. So, you know, reference to that. My type be changing as I go. Call me Libero. When you do a move, the ability changes the type of the Pokemon to the same type as the move. So as I move, you know, as I go, my type changes. Call me Libero. Might have your X on my face next Metagross. Metagross has the, you can see it there, the big X on the face, and also, you know, referencing activity. Finna blast off in a double R. I'm Jesse James whipping. Okay, so double R is, you know, another way of saying like a Rolls Royce, because, you know, the logo is 2 R's. But double R also, Jesse and James both have R's, you know, the Team Rocket R's on the attire. So blast off in a double arm, Jesse James whipping. I like, blast off, Team Rocket blast off again, all that. I'm Jesse James whipping, this is something. Dropping M on my garments, Magma Gang drip. So, Team Magma have the M's on them for Magma, but also dropping M. I'm dropping a whole million on my fit. I'm getting cash for my dubs and not they ain't wishing. So, got Wish Cash, the Pokemon. So I'm using its name in the flip, and also it has a W on its head. So I'm getting cash for my dubs, but now they ain't wishing. 6-0s back to back, and now my bank tripping. So I keep winning, and 6-0 is like the biggest scoreline you can get in Pokemon. It's like a clean sweep. So 6-0s back to back, and now my bank tripping. So because I'm getting so much, like I just keep getting 6-0s. So 6-0s obviously is like another way of saying a million, because the 1 and then 6-0s, of course. But I'm saying my bank is tripping now because I'm getting so much money. My bank is confused. They're like, what? Why is he getting this much? And the feds want to talk. No, I left them on red. No way. So red is known like this is it's kind of used as a bar a lot of times. The fact that red doesn't speak, he's a silent protagonist. So I'm saying I left them on red. I didn't respond back to the feds when they wanted to talk, but also left them on red because red also doesn't talk. No, I left them on red, no way. Why to line them up and hit it with the beam Troze? Okay, so I wanted to throw in a reference that I knew people were not gonna do. So there's a game called Pokemon Troze. It's a spin-off game, and it's kind of like Tetris, Mean Bean Machine type of game, where you line up things and then you get rid of them. And the whole concept is that they have this beam that when you line up the Pokemon, it beams them and saves them and gets them out of there. So I'd rather line them up and hit them with the beam. That's literally what you do in Pokemon Troze. But also line up my opponents and hit them with the beam, if you know what I'm talking about. Septive Jenny wanna rush you, but stuff alone in bed. Cause she left my mind blown by the brain. Blacephalon has its iconic move is Mind Blown. Septive Jenny want arrest. So if Jenny want to rest, rest with me, but also want to rest, reference to the feds. Like if she's the one who's gonna arrest me, then it's cool. It's cool. I don't even mind, yo. I don't even. But yeah, when I beat, she gave crazy experience. Crazy experience, it was good time, but also crazy experience like in Pokemon, getting experience when you win. Get your hands on some green, you superior. Superior is green, it has no hands. There's no hands on that green thing right there. So get your hands on some green, because you superior right now. Green with no hands on the green, bro. Green, you superior. Okay, so I don't care if these rats make one hit. If I focus his Ash, my endeavors put fear in them. So this is a reference to the Pokemon competitive strategy, Fear, which if I remember correctly, it's Focus Sash, Endeavor, Attack, so like quick attack, and Rattata, because Rattata is usually the one that's used with it. So Focus Sash, how this works is, with the Focus Sash you can survive a full hit on 1 HP. So you get hit with that, you survive, and you hit them with Endeavor, which brings that Pokemon to the same HP as your Pokemon. So you bring them down to 1 HP as well, and then use the priority move Quick Attack to hit them first, so like you get rid of them. And R is Rattata, because usually a Rattata is used for this strategy. Usually a Rattata is used for the strategy, but it doesn't have to be a Rattata. So I'm saying if you... Okay, so what I'm saying is, if that, I don't care if that rat makes a hit. If I focus, he's Ash. My endeavors put fear in them. So what I'm doing is, making them scared, making them shook. But also, if that route makes one hit. It's, you know, it's all a reference to the strategy itself. Focus, sash, you know, endeavor, you know, all of that. Putting that one in a line. This is event. This an event. See what I got in store. If you don't catch me then, ain't a chance of appear again then. A reference to event Pokemon. You know, obviously event Pokemon, you'd usually have to go in store to get a code, and if you didn't get it, then like it'd only be limited time, so you wouldn't be able to get it after. But also I'm saying, you know, if you don't see what's happening with me, if you don't see what I got in store for you, then there's not a chance that I'm coming back around to show you again. If you miss it, you miss it. That's kind of how it is.
My circle stay small till I'm up and you gon' see my brand on the top of the pyramid. Down.
My circle stays small till I'm up and you go see my brand on the top of the pyramid. So obviously I'm saying, you know, I keep a tight-knit community around me. My circle is small, but also this is all a reference to the battle pyramid. Let me just check what gen this is. I'm pretty sure it's Gen 4, but nope, my bad. Pokemon Emerald, Hoenn Battle Frontier, Pokemon Emerald, the Battle Pyramid. That's what this is a reference to. Because my circle stays small. When you enter the Battle Pyramid, you can only see a small circle of vision as you progress through, and until you get to the top. So you know my circle stays small. How exactly did I say it? My circle's still small till I'm up and you go and see my brand on the top of the pyramid. Because when you get to the top, then you can see, you know, the circle's not small anymore. Then you can see, and the guy at the top of the pyramid is called Brandon. But I'm saying you see my brand on the top of the pyramid. You're gonna see, you know, what I do on the top, but also you're gonna see Brandon on the top of the pyramid.
Up and you gon' see my brand on the top of the pyramid. Down. Watch the SHOUTOUT, don't care where you station. No way you encountering gas like this.
Okay, word to SHOUTOUT. Word to SHOUTOUT, don't care where you station. No way you encountering gas like this. So this is a reference to SHOUTOUT, who is usually, you know, on all the Pokemon ciphers. A reference to his own other YouTube series, Gas Station Encounters. But I'm saying, you know, I don't care where you're stationed. I care where you're at. You're not encountering any gas like this. Like, you're not encountering anything as good as this verse that you're hearing right now. But also, you ain't carrying any gas like this, which is about to go into a whole scheme about, you know, weed and stuff, which SHOUTOUT usually does in his verses on the Pokemon ciphers. So I was kind of, you know, doing the SHOUTOUT bar into doing something that, like, you know, SHOUTOUT would do.
I need me numbers of dealers with green to my phone looking like an old grass type deck.
I need me dealers of green to my phone is looking like a grass type dex. So, you know, if the Pokemon dex was only grass types, that's what it is. You just have the numbers and then obviously the grass type Pokemon. So I think that's a cool little way of phrasing that. Better yet, to my grip to a grass type gym, because, you know, grass type gyms, they have green everywhere, obviously, because they're grass type. That's the whole gimmick. If they send me the sage that enhance my pan, so, you know, semi-sage is the evolution of pan sage. And if they send me the sage that enhances, you know, sage is a type of, you know, so that enhances what I'm cooking up, which leads into the next line. Only option you leave stoned, because the leaf stone is the item that you need to give pan sage in order to evolve it into semi sage. So, but only, you know, with all this weed stuff going on, the only option is you leave the crib stoned, like, you know, high. Ops grow vile, they can't find where my tree go. So my ops are getting mad because they cannot have access to this dank kush, you know. They can't find it, they can't get any. But also, you know, reference to Grovile and Trico, because obviously, you know, if the ops are Grovile, you can't find where the Trico, because the Trico is not there anymore. The Trico evolved into the Grovile. So, you know, it's a nice little, you know. Start a problem, my Charm and debrief though. Or to find out what I picked the heat for. Okay, so Charm Start a problem, my Charmander brief though. Charmander. So, you know, that's a little play on words for that. But also carries over into the next line. Or they'll find out what I bring the heat for. Because Charmander is the 4th Pokemon in the Pokedex. Heat, fire type, heat 4. And also a 4. You know, get the heat 4. You know, the heat. Another reference. Another gun reference. Another gun bar. And, you know, they'll find out why I picked the Charmander. They'll find out why I picked the heat. But also, keep that in mind. The heat 4. Clefable Magic God Fire Blast, how I compete. Shoot and guard, but I'm not Oladipo. Okay, so that whole line was basically just to set up this punchline. So I'm saying, you know, Clefable uses Magic Guard, so but also uses Fire Blast. So, you know, Fire Blast, Magic Guard, shoot and guard. I'm saying is what I'm doing. I'll be shooting, the fire blasting, but also Magic Guard and guarding. But also, you know, the basketball role, shooting guard, which is the role that Oladipo plays. And who does Oladipo play for right now? The Miami Heat. And what number is Oladipo? Number 4. Bring it back and find out what I picked the Heat for. Okay, so it all ties in together in that kind of way. So we're coming up to the last 2 lines. We on Scarlet and Violet gameplay. Y'all claim you moving like me, but it's not at the same rate. We on Scarlet and Violet gameplay. Y'all claim you moving like me, but it's not the same rate. Because, bro, if you play Scarlet and Violet, I love the NPCs. Like, the frame rate, oh, it's so bad. It's so poorly optimized. Anyway, the frame rate of the NPCs is like, they're not moving at the same rate as you. So I'm trying to say my haters are not, you know, they claim they're making moves like me, you know, doing what I'm doing, but it's not at the same rate. It's just not doing it as fast as me, at how I'm doing it. Thinking you grandson, guess I'm like Oak in the first game, y'all gonna be questioning everything. Thinking you grandson, y'all got me, hold on. Thinking you grandson, it's not at the same rate. Thinking you grandson, guess I'm like Oak in the first game, y'all gonna be questioning everything. Because, you know, obviously, Professor Oak in the first game, his grandson is Blue, so it's another reference to Blue the rival. So I'm saying thinking you grand son, like son, you thinking you grand, but also thinking you Blue. Guess I'm like Oak in the first game, you're gonna be questioning everything, because, you know, Professor Oak, whenever you start up the first game, you know, whenever you start up any Pokemon game, to be honest, but it's like, you know, you get asked, you know, are you a boy, are you a girl, what's your name? You know, what's the rival's name? Like, he even asked, he's like, oh, my grandson, I can't quite remember what his name is, do you know? So I'm trying to say, you're forgettable. You think you're grand, but you're forgettable. I don't even remember your name. You know. You're gonna be questioning everything. So, you know, my haters are saying they're grand, but I'm questioning everything. I'm like, really? Y'all really that good, huh? I don't know, because I'm not, I question everything. And, you know, that brings a close to the breakdown. So that's kind of what I was trying to do, what I was trying to say. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully this helps you guys, you know, writing your own verses and stuff, because you can kind of see what's kind of going through my mind while I'm trying to like put these verses together. But also, you know, I would have liked to win. I feel like, you know, my verse was worthy of winning, and, you know, Shofu did as well. He said that me and Lime King were neck and neck, first and second. No, yeah, me and Lime King were like basically joint first, but you know, he can only pick one winner, so Lime King had to take it. You know, and shout out to Lime King. You know, he did his thing. He did his thing on that. Also shout out to all the homies in Loop that participated too. Everyone, you know, did their best, did their verses, did their thing. But yeah, nah. The second place, it's bitter, but it's like, you know, we keep moving. It just shows to me that, you know, when I put my mind to it, I can lay down a crazy verse, you know. You know, I be rapping, and hopefully this is a reminder to everyone out there that I be rapping. Don't sleep on me, all right? Don't you dare, because there's people in this contest that people would have had over me, or would have been like, oh, you know, you got a bad chance of winning, but who came? I mean, I didn't win, but who came the closest? Me. So, you know, I gotta build myself up there a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for watching this breakdown. If I haven't already put it at the beginning, I'm gonna put some clips from the stream and from them reacting to my verse, so you know you can kind of see what they were saying, kind of see how it hit them. But yeah, nah, bro, it was fun. It was a fun experience overall. And regarding this second channel, I want to do more videos. I'm gonna be doing more videos. I'm gonna be doing maybe more breakdowns. Do you want to see more breakdowns? Do you want me to break down some of my older songs? Also my features that I've done. Maybe give you insight into those. I could do that. Or I got some other video ideas that I've been cooking up, and I'm gonna start just dropping a whole bunch of videos, more discussions. Not really the biggest Pokemon fan, but I'll talk about some Sonic. I've already reacted to a bunch of Sonic stuff. Probably do some discussion videos, analysis, whole bunch of stuff, and also yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the video. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite bar was from my verse, or from either of my verses. Tell me what your favorite part was, your favorite flows, and if you watched the whole contest, tell me how you felt overall. Do you think I should have won? Do you think I was worthy of second place? Just get discussing. We'll just discussing. I'll be replying to everything, so you know me, I always check my comments and stuff. But yeah, new music coming soon. Working on a bunch of cool stuff for you guys. I know the first half of the year has been kind of slow, but we're really ramping it up this summer. We're gonna go crazy. So yeah, if you enjoyed, if you enjoyed, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully shouldn't be too far away. But peace.
It's my final form. It's my final form. Hold on, wait a minute. This ain't nowhere damn near. I ain't even reached my level. Why you think they all fair? Trying to run me against the others. I'm in the mountain. Oh dear. All my feet look unachievable.